What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be going over junk removal estimates on the best way how to do them, so next time you guys get stuck doing a big job or estimating a big job, you guys don't lose your shirt and you can make good money. So if that sounds good, let's get to the video and I'm going to start giving you my tips on how you can do junk removal estimates perfectly every time. So my first tip is going to be know the difference between quote and estimate. When I used to work at 1-800-GOT-JUNK, I'd always call my boss and tell him that I gave the customer a quote, and he'd get pissed off at me and he'd say, "Luke, we don't give quotes, we give estimates." The difference is quote is the exact price, meaning that it's not going to adjust, where estimate, it's an estimate. So that way the price can be different if they add or remove. It's not a locked in price. Quote is a locked in price and estimate isn't. My next tip is going to be never lock yourself in on a price. Customers will always try to call you, or if you even go on site, they're always going to try to stick you to an exact price, and never do that. Always give them a range. Like I said, if you think it's going to be 2 loads, tell them it could be 2 to 3 loads. Always think about how heavy the stuff is that you're taking. For me, I know a full trailer of junk is about $100 if you fill my trailer. I pay about 120 a ton. So whenever you're doing your estimate, you let the customer know the dirt, concrete, tile, any rental debris is going to be additional money, or it's going to be an extra charge, and it's not going to be at a full load price. So with a lot of companies, what they do, and Got Junk and myself included, if you're taking concrete or any type of really heavy demo debris, it's going to be called a bed load, and a bed load is about a foot high across the whole trailer. And depending, also if you have a single axle, you have to be careful. Most single axle trailers are rated for 3,500 pounds, so I don't suggest load the whole single axle a foot high across the bed, because it's still going to be too heavy. You're going to end up breaking the trailer and you're going to end up screwing your axle. So always keep in mind in the material that you're taking. That's going to bring me to my next tip, is always let the customer know if they add more, it's going to be extra, because a lot of times you give the estimate and you get there and they've added a bunch of stuff, or they add stuff while you're taking stuff, especially on estate cleanout, so you keep finding stuff and more stuff that they want to add. You have to let them know that it's going to be additional and your price didn't include that. And also that sometimes you're going to get estimates that you're not going to be able to guess within 2 or 3 trailer loads. I did a job last week. I told the customer it's going to be 6 to 8 grand, but I'm not 100% on that, because honestly, it could be 10 loads, it could be 15 loads. I just gave them a base range. So I told them about 5 loads to 7 loads. And then I said it's going to be 650 a trailer after that, if there's still junk to be removed. So sometimes jobs are just going to be large, and you're just going to have to be upfront with the customer and just do your best and tell them what you think it could be, but it could still be more, just to protect yourself. And that way you don't get screwed in saying it's going to be 5 loads and then you end up having to do a 10 load job for 5 loads or whatever. It just, you're going to end up getting in the conflict with the customer like that. And it's just best not to do that. Be upfront. That way, if they have any problems or if they don't have the budget, then at least that way you don't go forward and get yourself in a pickle. I've had this happen to me in the past, especially if it's starting out. I got in a jam a couple times, didn't lose money, but I definitely took more stuff than what it was worth, and I should have made more money. So that's just my tip for you, so that way you don't screw yourself on your estimates. So that's going to be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, as it helps me grow the channel. I know this video has been short. Like I said, this is just a quick video, help you guys do estimates. I'm going to be giving you more videos like this in days to come and weeks to come. So hopefully you enjoyed. Go check out the other videos on the channel, and happy junking.